Vin Diesel, an action hero of Hollywood film history. Now we will know his amazing historical biography. Born July 18, 1967 in Alameda County, California, USA. Birth name: Mark Sinclair. Height: 5 feet 11 3/4, 1.82 meters. Vin Diesel was born Mark Sinclair in Alameda County, California, along with his fraternal twin brother, Paul Vincent. He was raised by his astrologer, psychologist mother, Delora Sherleen Sinclair, and adoptive father, Irving H. Vincent, an acting instructor and theater manager, in an artist's housing project in New York City's Greenwich Village. He never knew his biological father. His mother is white with English, German, Scottish, and Irish ancestry, and his adoptive father is African American. Referring to his biological father's background, Diesel has said that he himself is definitely a person of color. His first break in acting happened by chance. When at the age of 7 he and his friends broke into a theater to vandalize it. A woman stopped them and offered them each a script and $20, on the condition that they would attend every day after school. From there, Van's fledgling career progressed from the New York repertory company run by his father, to the Off-Off-Broadway circuit. At age 17 and already sporting a well-honed physique, he became a bouncer at some of New York's hippest clubs to earn himself some extra cash. It was at this time that he changed his name to Vin Diesel. Following high school, Van enrolled as an English major at Hunter College, but dropped out after 3 years to go to Hollywood to further his acting career. Being an experienced theater actor did not make any impression in Hollywood, and after a year of struggling to make his mark, he returned to New York. His mother then gave him a book called Feature Films at Used Car Prices by Rick Schmidt. The book showed him that he could take control of his career and make his own movies. He wrote a short film based on his own experiences as an actor, called Multifacial, 1995, which was shot in less than 3 days at a cost of $3,000. Multifacial, 1995, was eventually accepted for the 1995 Cannes Film Festival, where it got a tumultuous reception. Afterwards, Van returned to Los Angeles and raised almost $50,000 through telemarketing to fund the making of his first feature, Strays, 1997. 6 months after shooting, the film was accepted for the 1997 Sundance Film Festival, and although it received a good reception, it did not sell as well as hoped. Yet again Van returned disappointed to New York, only to receive a dream phone call. Steven Spielberg was impressed by Multifacial, 1995, and wanted to meet Van, leading him to be cast in Saving Private Ryan, 1998. Multifacial, 1995, earned Van more work. When the director of The Iron Giant, 1999, saw it and decided to cast Van in the title role. From there, Van's career steadily grew, with him securing his first lead role, as Richard B. Riddick in the sci-fi film Pitch Black, 2000. The role has earned him a legion of devoted fans and the public recognition he deserves. Since then, he has headlined a series of blockbusters, often but not only centered on fast-driving motor vehicles: The Fast and the Furious, 2001, XXX, 2002, The Pacifier, 2005, Fast and Furious, 2009, Fast 5, 2011, Fast and Furious 6, 2013, and Furious 7, 2015. He also voiced Groot in Guardians of the Galaxy, 2014, and starred in the lower-budgeted courtroom drama Find Me Guilty, 2006, the latter directed by Sidney Lumet. Remarks: shaves his head, muscular physique, deep, gravelly, powerful voice, big, lanky boots, life case. He worked as a bouncer in New York at the famous nightclub's Tunnel, which has since closed, and Mars. Has a fraternal twin brother, Paul Vincent, who is a film editor. Has an Italian Mastiff named Roman. Has a younger sister, Samantha Vincent, and a younger brother. In addition to his fraternal twin Paul, ranked 46 in Premiere Magazine's 2003 annual Power 100 list, had ranked 95 in 2002, is an admitted fan of Dungeons & Dragons, and, according to an interview on Late Night with Conan O'Brien, 1993, that he played for 24 years, was offered the role of Matt Murdock, Daredevil in Daredevil, 2003, that eventually went to Ben Affleck. Born Mark Sinclair in Alameda County, California, where his mother was also born. He later moved to New York City, where he was raised. His mother has English, German, Scottish and Irish ancestry, while his biological father's identity and background are not publicly known. He has described himself as definitely a person of color. He was raised by his Caucasian mother and African-American stepfather, producing partner with George Zach. Their company is called One Race Productions. Also owns a record label called Racetrack Records. Wrote an original screenplay titled Doorman, based on his experiences as a bouncer as a follow-up to Stray's 1997, his directorial debut. However, his acting career exploded and his plans to direct the film fell by the wayside. The concept eventually developed into the Fox Digital Entertainment web series The Ropes, 2011, which Diesel created and produced. During his teens, he performed breakdancing in an instructional video on the subject. Credits the book feature filmmaking at used car prices by Rick Schmidt as the one resource above all upon which he built his career. This book, according to Diesel, gave him the tools, knowledge, and most importantly, the inspiration to develop his short film, Multifacial, 1995, which he wrote, produced, directed and starred in. He was cast opposite Ben Affleck in Reindeer Games, 2000, but left the production shortly after filming began over concerns with the quality of Aaron Kruger's screenplay and creative differences with director John Frankenheimer. Revolution Studios wanted him for the title role in Hellboy, 2004, but director Guillermo del Toro thought that Ron Perlman was the perfect choice for the role, and would not direct the movie if he was not cast. Was listed as a potential nominee on both the 2003 and 2004 Razzie Award nominating ballots. He was listed as a suggestion for the Worst Actor category on the 2003 ballot for his performances in the films Knock Around Guys, 2001, and XXX, 2002, and was listed as a suggestion again on the nominating ballot in the Worst Actor category the next year for his role in A Man Apart, 2003. He did not receive either nomination. The following year, he finally received his first Razzie nomination for Worst Actor in the film The Chronicles of Riddick, 2004. However, he did not win. Is the cousin of rapper, producer Kwame, the boy genius. Kwame says if you watch his old videos, you'll see Van in a few of them. Once worked as a telemarketer, selling light bulbs. In addition to being considered for the role of Hellboy in 2004, he was also considered for the part of Abe Sapien. He gained 35 pounds so he could portray Fat Jackie in Find Me Guilty, 2006. Attended Hunter College and got his jump start by Steven Spielberg just like fellow actors Sam Foyer and Edward Burns. He and his girlfriend, Paloma Jimenez, welcomed their first child, daughter Hanya Riley, on April 2, 2008. Started the video game company Tigan Studios in 2002. It in turn worked on the movie-based game The Chronicles of Riddick, or Escape from Butcher Bay, 2004. Tygan is working on more next-gen games as well as having a hand in all Diesel-based games. Revealed that the daughter he welcomed in April 2008 is named Tanya Riley. September 2008, wrote a 3-page letter to director Steven Spielberg expressing his admiration for his work, particularly Schindler's List, 1993. Spielberg was impressed with the heartfelt prose, prompting him to invite Diesel into the star-studded cast of Saving Private Ryan, 1998. Lives in Los Angeles, California. Van revealed in several interviews that he has remained extremely close to friend and the Fast and the Furious 2001 co-star Michelle Rodriguez. His children even refer to her as their aunt. Traded a cameo in the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift 2006 for the rights to the character Riddick from Pitch Black 2000 and the Chronicles of Riddick 2004. Was considered to voice the role of Ultron in Avengers: Age of Ultron 2015, before James Spader was cast. He was awarded a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame at 7000 Hollywood Boulevard on August 26, 2013. His third child, a daughter, is named Pauline after late best friend and co-star Paul Walker. Mother is Paloma Jimenez. His second child, a boy named Vincent Sinclair, was born in 2010. Mother is Paloma Jimenez. Personal quotes. Well, I've worked out for years. For a long time, it was my only sense of gratification. I would get into fights with other bouncers when a guy was already on the floor and the other guys thought it was alright to jump up in the air and land on the guy's head. On why he didn't do Fast and the Furious sequel, I was being offered 3 franchises at the same time: Pitch Black 2000, XXX 2002, and The Fast and the Furious 2001, and I had to choose. I couldn't do all 3. He has since appeared in sequels to all 3 franchises on the XXX 2002 poster and what it means for his career. This isn't a poster. This is a declaration of war on his mysterious ethnicity. I am definitely a person of color.